Okay, guys, looks like the rain is over for this whole week, and the winds are almost done. And hopefully, real soon, the cool weather will be finished. Everything that goes against tropical fruit trees. I'm talking about these guys here, which I showed you recently. Most of my tropical fruit collection in its new permanent home for summer. What I was showing you was the water down there that was received over the last few days, where the gyro persimmon is. This is a semi-dwarf persimmon, which this year looks like it's going to grow for us and also hopefully give us a bumper crop. It's been a very, very slow grower. Extremely slow. It's like 7 years old. Yeah. And it's only 2.4 meters tall and only 1.3, 1.4 meters wide. So you got to be patient on some of these trees. Anyway, it doesn't seem to mind standing water. So otherwise we would have lost it with all the rain we got and all the water that came out of the tap hose last Sunday. It's been sitting there for a whole week. A whole week of sitting water right next to that trunk. Now if that was an avocado, see you later. And not only avocado, but any of these guys here, these tropicals, they don't like sitting water. Unlike cherries and apples and plums and persimmon, right? You can't do that with mangoes and avocados and Relinia and Sapoti. Big difference. So I'm glad these guys are looking happy and looking in good condition after the wind, the rain, and the cooler weather we've had all week. One thing that I'm not very happy about is this jabuticaba. It's like, where are the flowers? Yeah, it's shot out a few flowers a few days ago, as I showed you, right? Like there, and down there, and over there. But there should be thousands by now, because it's been in this state of budding for 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, and it's still bare. So I'm not very happy about the jabo. Gave it all the water, got lots of water, so I don't know what else it wants. And I'm talking about a 10-year-old tree, not a 3-year-old jabuticaba. 10, which is more than enough time for it to kick off and give us a bounty. As you can tell from its new foliage for spring, extremely healthy, extremely ready to pump, but nothing's coming. Don't know why. Maybe it needs a pollinator, even though it's self-pollinating. Yeah, I guess we just have to keep waiting. The lead Jujube in its new home after what has it been? How long has it been? 3 weeks since I planted it here, where the R2E2 mango was and did nothing. Well, there's the new growth on the Jujube, the new Jujube. There you go. looking pretty good. Slow to get started. First year in the ground, they're really slow. But then they take off in the second and third year. Here's a 6-year-old Jujube. This is the Chico variety, the smaller fruit. The leaves are a lot bigger. Check it out. See the difference? In size, it's like 2.5 meters. So they just need a couple of years to get going, and then they're off. Very easy tree to grow, no matter where you are. Down to zone 7, I would say, or maybe zone 6. And by the way, you've been asking me what zone I'm in. What zone I'm in. Sometimes I don't know what zone I'm in. But 9B, guys. So similar to Central California. Yeah, 9B. 9A. A to B, variable. One year it's 9A, the next year it's 9B. There's a bit of dead wood. Got caught up in the Jujube. Always got to look at your plants every day. The reason I'm making videos every day is because there's changes every day. Every day there's changes. But you have to be looking closely. And it's a bit like having children, guys. You know how your kids, you know your children, you know if they've done something or if they haven't said the truth. You know things like that. That's how plants are. They look different to the day before. You can see the difference. You can hear the difference. You can feel the difference. Here's the Fuyu Persimmon, the other persimmon I have. So I've got a gyro and I've got a Fuyu. And last season it gave us over 300 fruit. So that means this year it's going to give us a low count. And that's all right. That's how it is. One year it's loaded, the next year it's low. But you never know. We might get 2 good years in a row. On the most common persimmon of all, the Fuyu. Strelitzia Nicolai is the name of this guy here, and is ready to push forward his annual flower. I just call him Giant Bird of Paradise. Keeps it easy and simple. Look at that. Beautiful. Every spring pops out a flower. And it's a nice reminder of the tropics, the subtropics. And another beautiful reminder are these magnolias that have just pushed out in the last few days, even though it's been rather cool weather. Look at that. How's that for a reminder? When I went to Hawaii around 10 years ago, and these were everywhere, like every park, every main street, you know, it's like, wow. And there were homeless people sleeping on the street right beside these beauties. And I thought, wow, what a contradiction, what a contrast. Life is so mysterious, isn't it? There's some more here coming. I've got more in the front yard, pink ones. These are the orange ones. It's just beautiful. I have the 2 sooks together in the greenhouse, sooking together next to each other. That's the moringa and the yellow mangosteen. Yeah, they can stay in here alone. That's their detention. Meanwhile, the other ones that are out, papayas and jackfruits that I got from dailies, they're doing fine with this crazy weather we've had. And not only that, they're getting new growth here in the center, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. These are the papayas. Papaya getting new growth. The same with the jackfruit seedlings. New growth. And this is outdoors, by the way. Unprotected with all this cool weather. That's the other batch of tropicals which I put alongside of the bungalow. Looks like we're getting smashed up in the front of the door. Remember where I had them? Man, that we're getting knocked hard around there. Right here. Not a good spot. Not a good spot at all. So just moving them here. Big difference. They hardly get touched by the wind. Big difference. So all these small things, guys, make the difference between life and death for young plants like these. I decided to prune the cherry moya tomorrow and try to keep these guys on without them falling off. There's like 4 of them. Don't know if they're going to get any bigger, but they're slowly growing. They have grown in the last couple of months, early spring. So tomorrow is the big chop day. I'm going to be chopping the tree. Okay, and there's the 4th one over there. Yeah. So get ready for another shock, especially for you guys that are a little surprised by my heavy-handedness when it comes to pruning. This tree, take a good look at it. It's not going to look anything like that after tomorrow. There's all the cuttings from the pomelo. See where I put them? So they break down a little bit, and then I disperse them as needed around the garden. Yep. See that? From yesterday's pomelo pruning. Don't be afraid, guys. Prune hard. Prune hard. After I finished the video yesterday with this pomelo, I also decided to remove the central leading branch to give it some openness in the middle, give it some light. So that's the difference, which you never saw yesterday. See how in the middle it's all open? Yeah. So an even better job than what you guys saw yesterday. Beautiful. See the opening? Nice. I did the same with the Tangelo back in early August, which is now in full bloom. See, I took out that, and where is it? That. Central and central. 2 big central branches. And actually I could have taken more out of that one. Could have taken more out of this one here. Yeah. Could have gone deeper. This one here. But he'll be fine for now. Maybe next year or in 2 years. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it and set the tree back at all, especially when it's in a mood to flower, as I showed you, all round. The next big prune will be this Mandarin tree. This is the late winter, early spring variety, Mandarin, and we're just not able to keep up. It's just too much, way too much. So what I'm going to do is over the next few days is pull off as many as I can, maybe 100 or maybe 200 mandarins, and then butcher it. I've got to butcher this tree, guys. It's too big. It's growing over the veggie patch. I'll show you. See that? That's the veggie patch. It's growing right over it. Well, over half of it. Look. See that? So I gotta bring it in. Gotta bring it in. Bring it in a lot. Massive butchering. So if you don't like these butchering videos, look away on the day that I prune this guy. Man, you won't even recognize this tree. Yeah, that'll be in the next week or so. The late spring, early summer mandarins are almost ready, as I've shown you before. They're starting to sweeten up. So we have these to fall back on throughout the remainder of spring and all through summer. See, the other ones are down there. No problem. And we have another orange tree here, which is going crazy with flowers, more than I've ever seen. This is the Lane's Late. I think it's a Valencia, not sure. So another big orange tree on its way. It's been there for over 5 years. It was slow growing. The first 3 years, nothing. It was just a stick in the ground. And in the last 2 to 3 years, it's taken off like a rocket. The jasmine vine is coming to a halt. Another couple of weeks and they're done. The season's over. The fragrance will still linger till the end of the month. And here we come up to another orange tree, another navel. This one's always loaded, overloaded actually, overloaded. Overloaded. A lot of oranges, guys. No shortage of citrus at real life Fruitopia. That's for sure. I like to have excess fruit, excess, for whatever reason, especially fruit like avocados and citrus, because birds can't get in here. They can't penetrate, right? Not possible. Avocado and citrus is like Fort Knox. It's like money on a tree, literally. Unlike plums and cherries and kiwi and all the other soft peaches and so on, those things are very vulnerable. So I try to plant as many of these guys as I can, as a staple, as a guarantee for any time of the year. And they usually hold on for 6 to 12 months a year. That's the other benefit. So win-win-win. Plant as much citrus and avocado as you can, guys. And that's why I have how many? 5 or 6 avocado trees. See? Any time of the year there's fruit. Any time of the year, whether it's winter or summer or autumn or spring. Just keep on keeping on. Look at this, the Wirtz avocado. Crazy blooms. Crazy blooms. It's like I'm at a botanical gardens for avocados. Just endless blooms. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just another reminder, another daily vlog of life here. Not on the farm, but life in the city. Yeah, I'm in the metro area of Melbourne. I'm not in the country. I'm not out of the city. I'm in the city. Alright, guys. Check back again tomorrow with a new video. And I'll be doing this daily throughout spring and summer and autumn. Much more to come. Thanks for watching. And please like if you enjoyed. And leave your comments. And please share, more importantly. Bye, guys.